Hey everybody, Alley Entertainment, and this week's movie review is on Furious 7. I'm not going to tell you guys what the movie is about because I'm guessing you probably already know. This is the 7th movie of the Fast and the Furious series, and it's pretty much about fast cars and family. So if you guys want to know some of the cast in it, first off, we got Vin Diesel, who plays Dominic Toretto, Paul Walker, who plays Brian O'Connor, Jason Statham, who plays Deckard Shaw, Michelle Rodriguez as Letty, Jordana Brewster as Mia, then we got Tyrese Gibson as Roman, Ludacris as Tej or Taj, I don't know, Dwayne Johnson as Hobbs. I am going to warn you guys, this movie review is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do, and I'm going to try to leave out spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, I want you to go see it. So a lot of you are probably aware that halfway through the filming, we lost one of the actors. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. You were an amazing actor. I loved watching every movie you were in, and we took everybody by surprise, and we were all very sad. I am a huge Fast and the Furious fan. I watched it from day one. I love the actors in this movie and everything like that. But because Paul wasn't able to finish all of his filming, I was always curious on what they were going to do. So the studio did shut down production for a few months, just, to let everybody mourn. And they weren't too sure what they were going to do with Paul. I've heard a lot of rumors that they were going to kill him off in the movie, and I've also heard that halfway through they were also going to Vin Diesel was supposed to go up to Paul and say, "This is way too what's the word? Well, I guess it's way too dangerous. You should go and be with your family." Over the years, this movie has kept me in suspense because I had no idea what they were going to do with Paul Walker's character. And so I was so excited to go to the movies and see what was going to go on. So during the action scenes, I was like, please don't kill him off. Please don't kill him off. And then I also, in the back of my mind, was, is he going to leave with his family halfway through? But I was quite surprised and happy to say that he was there the whole movie. So I was thinking to myself, did they just kind of cut it short or not added what they were supposed to add in the movie to keep him in the character? So when I came home, I decided to do some research, and I found that Paul Walker's two younger brothers helped finish the Fast and the Furious scenes. So we have Cody and Caleb. I believe that Cody is just a few years younger than Paul Walker, and then Caleb is quite younger. He's 26 years old, and actually, when Fast and the Furious first came out, he was only 11. So, both of his brothers grew up in the franchise, so they knew exactly what was going on. And I gotta tell you, they are almost the spitting image of Paul Walker. Some of the scenes to me, I could kind of tell they didn't look quite right. It almost looked like it wasn't really him, and I thought maybe they kind of, I don't know, CGI'd him in somewhere. So if you guys watch the movie carefully, I'm sure you can tell the difference between Paul Walker and his brothers, especially in the last scene at the beach. Something looked different, and honestly, it was the nose that caught my attention. I'm like, that's not Paul Walker. They must have been using a body double or something. So, of course, I go on and I check and I find out that it was his brother, which was absolutely awesome. And you guys, I forgot to tell you that box office in the weekend did $142 million. That is a lot of money. I'm not too sure how much it costs to make it. I'm sure a pretty penny. I mean, they got a lot of well-known actors plus the reshooting that they had to do. They did a touching tribute to Paul Walker at the end of the movie. So if you guys are going to go, bring some tissues because I guarantee you're going to cry. And also, I think that this last movie that Paul Walker was in, they did an absolutely amazing job. There is nothing bad about this movie. They had an all-star cast, amazing action scenes that get your adrenaline going. This was a great end for the Fast and the Furious franchise. But again, you gotta think, because at the end of this movie, it kind of made it seem like there might be another one. So I guess time will tell. You guys, for my 5 fingers, I would have to give it a 5 out of 5. I recommend everybody to go watch it. If you haven't seen the franchise, start with number 1 and work your way up. So I hope you guys liked my little rant and review. Don't forget to subscribe and like down below.